Y'all know BC and David Clarence don't make. Send make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Now, at the end of the day, there were some messages apparently leaked online with Lexi allegedly talking trash about CJ So Cool's family, calling them ghetto, and taking a picture with one of her exes that she remained in contact with through her and CJ's relationship. Now, all this is alleged, but there's a lot of negative stigmas attached to Lexi due to the fact that she's a realtor and she never set CJ up to buy property so he can have consistent revenue. But he's been going downward ever since she's been with him. He has tarnished a lot of his relationships. So, she hasn't really been well received. I would say that. But here's that information.
Show Lexi's picture with a new man speaking badly about CJ and his daughter Kamari. The news was given to CJ So Cool, who went on his Instagram story and said all of these messages were fake, as these are created by AI. This means that someone with AI could potentially create a fake DM that looks like it was sent by your girlfriend.
Now, at the end of the day, we live in dangerous times, and I always say that when AI can literally copy your cadence, not only your facial features, and also the way that you write, the way you text. That's why with these iPhones, when they have that facial recognition, you got to understand something. Later on in life, a lot of this technology is going to be used to incriminate you or falsely do so. It's a dangerous game right now in this world, and we have to be prudent. We have to basically set certain standards and rules and regulations within our households so we can avoid these potential dangers in the future. Because AI is going crazy. It's getting out of control. Somebody can literally message your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and cause an argument and cause problems of infidelity and other reasons. So I would say be careful out there. It's crazy.
He also said that AI is out here trying to run relationships. And talking about
Not
CJ,
just
as
relationships.
many of you might have seen that Royalty recently did a call video with him for the twins. In that video, accidentally, Royalty leaked CJ's phone number.
Now, when I did my last video, when I rewatched it, I realized that, his number was close, but then Royalty tried to cover it up later. So I don't think she did it intentionally. Due to the fact that they're co-parenting very well, I would hate for something to tarnish that because the kids need that. And also, you gotta understand something. CJ was deeply involved with Royalty's kids. He was considered their father. So I never really understood why he just was picking up the twins and that was it. I believe he should have been picking up Leon, Nation, and Julia, sometimes because he was in their life for a prolonged period of time. So it should have been all them coming and spending time because that's their father figure. That's why a lot of people kind of dread the whole single mother thing because if you're not biologically connected to that child, the woman can say, "Oh, those are not your kids," and then you just like, "Okay, let me just deal with the kids I have with her." Or if you don't have no kids with her, then you're kind of, not able to keep that bond that was literally established over time and the love that came out of those bonds. That's why a lot of people are literally, not really going that way no more with the single mothers and that aspect. But that's not the case in every situation, but you do see it a lot. And I really believe that people like Leon, he should be able to go over there with CJ. It is not really about whether or not, okay, he did this and did that. It's the fact that that was his only father figure. And a lot of people have, fathers that's not, the best. But they still in their dang life at the end of the day. And I ain't saying somebody that's gonna, potentially inflict harm on you. I'm just saying somebody that's a father figure, they may not be the best morally or have, a certain level of intelligence, but if they were there, that's still a blueprint for a young man to follow. But I don't believe that royalty leak the number on purpose, but we just don't want that to potentially be a hindrance to the co-parenting that's going on that's doing, very good in my eyes.
On her YouTube video. So a lot of people think that she probably forgot to block out the number because if you watch the rest, it was blocked. But this one wasn't. She probably forgot to. There's a part in that video that makes no sense after her daughter Carnation calls CJ ugly.
Let me see who calling me. Why does he keep calling me? What's up, ugly? Why is he?
I don't need to hear that again. And to be honest with you, children need to stay out of adult situations. That's how they get, you know, immoral. That's how they end up, stepping outside of their childlike, atmosphere. And that's why a lot of children go astray because they're too involved in adult business. She should just be corrected. Don't speak about adults. Don't speak on adults. And that should just be it. And if royalty wants to say something like that about CJ, she can't. But a child should stay in a child's place because that is not really a good representation of being respectable. And back in the day, a lot of children used to grow up in the neighborhoods having the utmost respect and honor for the elders. And there was a lot of elders that wasn't good. They was on the street corners. They was doing whatever the heck they wanted to do. But as youngsters, we all had respect for the elders. And this day and age is starting to, blur the lines between that. And we got to be careful. And Nation has to understand as well. Even though things did not end well, even though CJ did what he did, but he has to bear that cross. He's an adult at the end of the day. So, Nation, don't get involved in that. Hold your tongue. Stay in a child's place. And don't allow yourself to be caught saying things like that because what that does is plant seeds. And then you start thinking when you can say that to anybody in life, and that could potentially not end well in a lot of ways. And I'm just saying public scrutiny, people looking at you as if you don't have any respect. And that tarnishes a lot of people's aspect and perspective of you. But at the end of the day, that's all I got for this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And I'm up.